Welcome back to Play Testy. It is episode 55. God, I don't have a number. I don't have a player number today, Sammy.
55. Chris Martin.
Chris Martin is very good. Very good. As you can see if you're on the YouTube page, if you're not on the YouTube page, we are down in the fort. We are boots on the ground in Fort Myers. And we have a good interview today. We sat down with Zack Kelly just a little bit ago for a good interview. He's a great dude, friend of the program. Not his first time, but he's always a blast to talk to. Great all-around guy. Like, we love Zack Kelly. But before we get into it, Sammy, how are you feeling being in the fort? Boots on the ground, man.
Man, you know, we both live in Boston, and it's been negativity all offseason long. You come down here, you would think these guys are like World Series favorites. It's all positive vibes down here. We just saw the catching competition. That was great. Everyone's in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. We're both wearing shorts finally. It's not freezing cold, so I'm loving the vibe down here at the fort.
It felt good in the airport to just go into the bathroom and just put shorts on. That's like a feeling unlike anything else, because like in the spring, it's like you have some days where you can put them on and then it's like, okay, back to pants for a couple days. But here it's just like you go with the shorts and there's no questions and you're going to be fine. And it's just like, yeah, like you said, it's good vibes, man. Like you walk around here, you see the players, like they're walking around, like everyone's happy. Yeah. Everyone, like Alex Cora said it today, like you wouldn't know what the vibes of the offseason were just based on the vibes.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's exciting.
It's pretty like parallel to what we've seen back home in Boston. So hopefully that brings some positivity to the fan base that has been mostly negative. We're in a good mood. You should be too.
Yeah.
These guys are in a good mood. All the fans are in a good mood.
Bring it back to Boston. Hopefully bring it on a 10-game road trip and then carry it to Boston.
Yeah. Hopefully the happiness survives the 10-game road trip. It's a brutal way to start the season. But these guys seem like they can handle it, so I'm confident.
Yeah. Well, on that note, let's jump into the interview, man. We got Zack Kelly coming up right now. So let's just get right into it. Here's the interview with Zack Kelly. Zack, vibe check, man. We're here at Spring Training. This is our first day here. You've been here for a while. What's the vibes like?
They're great. Fort Myers, New York City of the South. But no, vibes are good. The boys are good, competing, doing a lot of stuff off the field. So it's been fun.
Oh, that's right. I have to pass the mic.
What's New York City of the South? Why'd you call it that?
I don't know. I think we just kind of joke about Fort Myers, and I think it's just one of those places that it's like fun to be here for about 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks goes by, it's a little much.
It's a bit much.
Has Bradfo taken you to Twin Peaks? Is that why you call it the New York City of the
No,
South?
the offers have been there. I have not taken him up on that, though.
Our producer says boo. On a serious note, personal goals for the season. We're getting close. We're about a week away as we record. Let's hear them.
Just be healthy. Obviously last year didn't really go the way I planned. I felt really good out of the gate. I made the team for the first time in my career, and so that was a big goal of mine, and I accomplished that. And then obviously 2 weeks in, kind of derailed the whole thing, and then a little hiccup this spring. But my goal is just to be healthy, be available. 2022, I was healthy for a full year, got close to 60 appearances, so it's kind of a benchmark that I like to go for, and so just hopefully I can just be healthy for the duration of the season and kind of get towards that benchmark.
Yeah, speaking of that, like obviously last year you go down, but it was so impressive to see you get back by the end of the season. Was that a goal that you set early, or did you not really have any idea about when you might be able to make it back at the time?
Yeah, that was the first question that I asked the doctor when I kind of realized that surgery was the only option, and he gave me a September 1st return date, and my first rehab appearance was on September 1st. And so I told them continuously that I wanted to get back up to Boston, just because I felt like if I didn't, it kind of turned a 4 or 5 month injury into a 10 or 11 month injury, and that's what I didn't want to happen. So I wanted to go into the off season healthy, have a normal off season, and just not be sitting there thinking, what if, am I actually healthy? Am I not? So it was important to me to get back, and it was only for 2 games, but those 2 games were enough for me.
10-game stretch out west to start the season for the Red Sox. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's tough. Tough start to the season, but it'll be good. 3 places I've never been, so hopefully I'm there. But it'll be good to get back. I think it's kind of cool that we open up on the 9th, right?
Whatever the Thursday is.
Yeah, I think it's 4-9, and they're doing the whole Wakefield thing, right?
Oh, that's the home opener.
Yeah, the home opener.
It is, you're right.
So
yeah.
I mean, I think that's that's going to be really cool. It's going to be really special.
Yeah, no kidding. We just got here today, and you can see the Netflix guys walking around. They got like these like things over their backs. They kind of look like aliens in a way.
Yeah.
What's it been like for you guys? Is it any different with those guys being around? Like obviously you're around media a lot, so I don't know how different it might be.
No, I mean, it ain't been much different for me. Maybe the guys that are mic'd up all the time, maybe for them, but I think everybody's done a really good job with it. I think we're just kind of doing our normal thing, and like they're around and they're part of it, so they kind of see what we're going through. But I don't really think anybody's paying much attention to it. So I think it's going to be authentic. I think it's going to be real, and so I'm excited for it to come out.
Who's someone that you think is going to be a star of this Netflix series?
So far, I think it's Garrett Whitlock and Tanner Houck. These guys, the Netflix crew loves those guys. So they got a mic on them just about every day. So you're gonna get a lot of wit and Tanner content for sure.
Everyone loves a good bromance. That's a good.
Yeah, it's a good storyline. I don't think people understand how deep the bromance is.
Yeah, no, you've started to see it a little bit more on the social. Like if you follow the team closely, like you knew that they're like boys. But I feel like a lot of people are gonna learn.
Yeah.
What does it come out like?
Example. Give me an example.
Yeah.
Example.
Yeah, give me an example of the bromance.
I mean, I don't know like what's an example of a bromance. I mean, like they're just constantly going at each other. I think they live together.
Yeah.
Just giving each other a hard time.
Yeah, it's boys.
Yeah,
dudes.
Yeah.
It's guys being dudes.
What's better than that?
All right, we've got some wacky questions now. So, going all over the place here. Power rank the seasons, the 4 seasons.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna go fall number 1.
Like the best.
Fall number 1. College football season is elite. I don't think that's much of a Northeast thing, but in the South, it's a big thing. So definitely fall number 1, no question. Then I'm gonna go spring, summer, winter.
Spring, summer, winter.
So fall, spring, summer, winter.
Winter. Did you experience any New England winter?
The only New England winters I've experienced are winter weekend.
Oh,
It's always freezing.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like 3 days, so no, I haven't.
You're lucky.
I heard it wasn't bad this year, though.
No, this was probably the most mild winter I can recall.
Hold on. You don't know winter in Boston until you have to get outside and walk a dog every single day. Like, and it's early, so it's always like in the 20s or the teens. Like, you got to have like a benchmark.
You sound like you have like some like a vendetta against the dog that you have.
I love the dog. I love the dog. It's just like, oh my God,
All
8
right.
a.m. It's like 15 degrees.
Gotta use the bathroom. Come on.
And he's a beagle, so like he insists on sniffing everything. I mean, he's adorable, but he insists on sniffing everything. It's like, I just want to like get the walk done. He's like, He's very stubborn.
He's taking his time. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, something light. Favorite junk food?
Favorite junk food? Ooh. Are we talking like?
Candy.
Oh, okay. Reese's.
You say Reese's and not Reese's.
Yeah, Reese's.
Wait, one more time.
Okay, here we
Wait,
go.
one more time,
Here
one more time.
Reese's.
Wait. Are we talking the little things or the cups?
The big cups.
No, the Reese's.
Well, hold on.
They're
What are the little M&M ones called? The
smaller-
M&Ms.
from the same brand, smaller.
Reese's Pieces.
Well, you
Reese's.
I
he
know.
just said Reese's. He just changed his
I-
answer.
I know. Yeah.
You gotta back.
Yeah. It changes on how you use it.
It changes depending on the
Yeah.
style of the shape of the peanut butter.
Yeah.
All right.
You know,
This is
we
honest.
gotta get more takes on this, and then we'll.
This is a constant argument in my household.
Yeah, I'm gonna die on this hill though. Reese's.
No, I shit you not. Like, this comes up way more than you would think.
All right, carrying on.
Okay. Hardest hitter you've ever had to face? Toughest.
I think Adley. Like, I think I'm pretty successful against him. I mean, very small sample size, obviously, but he's just like a tough at bat. He doesn't really chase very much, and like, he's a good hitter. He just puts together at bats, and so it's always tough. Obviously, he's a good player, but so it's not a fun at bat just because like I feel like I have to be like so perfect with everything just because he's a smart hitter, you know.
Okay, this one has a right and wrong answer. Have a catch or play a catch?
Play catch.
Thank God.
I mean, I wouldn't say a catch either. I think it's
No.
hey, you want to play catch?
Play catch or have a catch?
Play
yeah.
catch.
Yeah, easy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Still looking for the first player who says have a catch.
No, I
It's
don't.
like a 1920s sounding. Let's have a catch.
Yeah, no, it feels like you like grew up watching Babe Ruth if you say it.
I don't even like. Well, I don't even like the term play catch. Like, you're not playing a game. Like, you're just like, I think, hey, you want to throw?
Yeah.
You're just throwing. So I mean,
Who do you have winning March Madness?
I got a couple brackets. I think my main one is UConn, but I think the one that I think is most realistic is I got Tennessee. I like it.
Tennessee. Okay, what are the Volunteers, right?
Yep.
Terrible with
Vols.
college sports. Got it. All right. I'll go with them as well. Who's your funniest teammate?
Oh man, Liam's pretty funny, new guy. So once everybody can kind of see that personality, they're gonna enjoy that. There's a bunch of characters in there though, but so far I'm gonna go with Liam for camp so far.
On that topic, do you have a pick for best singer on the team?
No, no. I don't think we have any good ones.
All right. So this
Ask
is
him about what
Yeah,
Fox
okay,
has
wait.
said.
What have you ever heard Yoshida sing?
No, I haven't heard. I wasn't there for that. No, I missed the Yoshida karaoke day.
all right. So let's say you're stranded on an island. You can only bring one teammate. Who's it going to be and why?
Oh man. Like current teammate or any teammate ever?
Let's go current.
Huh. Stranded on an island. How long? Like what's the goal? Is the goal to get off the island, or is the goal to like survive on the island for a set amount of days?
1 week, and you have to just survive for 1 week. Not
All
that
right.
bad.
All right.
That's doable.
Yeah, doable.
This is a good one.
You can make it a week without eating, right? Like that's.
It's not
I'm
fun.
gonna go. I'm gonna go Cam Boozer. Cam Boozer because he likes to eat organs like liver and stuff like that, and so I feel like he could like find an animal and like
He's also-
feed us.
He's also a carpenter.
He's a carpenter, so he could like make us a nice shelter.
Okay.
I'm going Booze.
Okay. And then conversely,
You guys
follow.
are so strategic with these answers. It's like way better than I like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got
You
a
have to
funny
be.
one earlier.
Yeah.
We had Casas told us that he would bring Jaron Duran because he could eat Jaron Duran and his ligaments would taste good because of all the muscle. So you didn't give the weirdest answer, but you gave maybe the most well thought
If
out
I
one.
gave a weirder answer than Tristan, I feel like I would deserve an award.
Yeah, that would be that's tough to top though. Well, all right. Conversely, who would you not want to bring and why?
I probably wouldn't take Wink. I think Wink's too out there. I think Wink's too high energy. I think he would do something and get us killed or something.
Like you got to be like calm, cool, and collected to survive the week.
Yeah, I think we'd like you got to be calm. You got to have a strategy. I think Wink would be too go with the flow. I don't think it'd be I don't think we'd have.
That's a
have
good way to look
time.
at it. Who did Costa say for least?
Costa said he wouldn't want to bring Devers because Devers would he'd eat all the food and then he wouldn't have any food and he doesn't have the ligament thing that Duran has. So
He doesn't taste as good.
No, yeah. I mean, this is basic knowledge. So yeah.
What was your favorite TV show as a kid?
Oh, as a kid, Rocket Power.
Oh my God.
Who?
Auto. Yeah,
Wow,
I
we
mean,
grew
like
up the
it's
same.
it's pretty vanilla. It's like obvious answer, but no, it was good. I like the hockey aspect of it. Like, you only got it about every 2-3 episodes, but I liked it.
Did you try to learn how to rollerblade from that show? That was me.
No,
I was like,
no.
Mom and Dad, get me
My
rollerblades. I want to be like them.
My hockey fandom started from the Mighty Ducks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What else from that show?
Charlie Conway.
Who's the Hawaiian guy? Tito.
Tito.
He's a bro.
Tito, and then they do the woogity
Yeah.
Raimundo
Oh my
thing.
God,
Yeah, Raimundo. It's a great show. What other?
They need to bring that back. Just like a one season little spinoff.
It's pretty wholesome. Like all they do is play outside. They're active. They're
Yeah.
in their community.
Still surfing.
And then there's Cat Dog. which is
I
like,
was out on that one.
Yeah, I didn't like Cat Dog either.
I was
couldn't
out.
get into it.
that theme song though. One fine day with a wolf and a purr. It's a good.
No chance you
I
know
don't know
that.
that at all.
No
It was
chance.
born in a
Wait.
canoe this time.
Did you guys ever watch Doug? That's the intro.
No.
Doug was like dystopian looking, like
It was weird.
It looked like the world had ended and then humans were brought back and Doug was like the first human.
What?
Yeah. Invader Zim destroyed the world and then Doug came back. Do you guys know those?
I've heard of it.
I know of them, but I don't think I ever watched them.
What about Danny Phantom?
Nah, I was kind of out on it.
Danny Phantom.
That's
I
weird.
I was more like the Nickelodeon than like the Disney, so like Drake and Josh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Zach and Cody.
Crazy Steve on Drake and Josh, good character.
I was big Drake and Josh. I didn't watch any Disney Channel, so no Zach and Cody. No, that's something else. Wasn't one of those guys in the news? Didn't one of those guys do something recently? Wasn't one of them in Friends as Ross Geller's kid?
Yeah.
Friends, what a show.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Friends over Seinfeld?
No, 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
I love them.
What about Curb?
Nah, no.
But you like Friends
Huge on
and
Friends.
Seinfeld? I feel like they're all kind of.
I never really got into like Seinfeld like I did Friends though. Like,
Okay.
I gave it a chance. I tried it. I didn't give it a go.
See, the thing with Friends to me is that like, where are they getting their money from? Where they just chill 24/7. They say they have jobs. You never see them work. It's kind of like there should be like a Friends lore conspiracity where
They're all
like, money
they're all
launderers.
invested in Central Perk.
Is that the shop?
It's a coffee
Yeah,
shop.
yeah. Look
All,
at that.
all invested.
That was good. Come on, I remembered. No, I got it. Yeah. All right, cool. Friends then. You guys aren't gonna like this. I think Friends is kind of like background noise.
It is. It's kind of cheesy,
Yeah, okay.
but it's just like one of those shows. It's
It
like
can be. Like
you
if
know,
you
it
want
was
it to
like
be.
it was like it was it. Like it was the show of its time.
Friends, it's like it feels because it's interesting that you say you like Friends, not Seinfeld, because I feel like Seinfeld doesn't age quite as well as Friends. Friends, it kind of just like it's so relationship based and like you just follow the people. Where Seinfeld is so much based off of like stuff at the time. I don't know. Like I just think of like the voicemail stuff, like the
Yeah,
the
like
answering
I-
machine stuff. Like that they lean into that
That's
stuff.
not that long ago, okay? Not that old.
Yeah, he's like 45. It's ridiculous.
I look very youthful.
Yeah, no, he looks good. He's got a secret. I haven't quite cracked the code.
It's the lettuce.
Yeah, the flow. The lettuce. All right, I think that's our last rapid fire. Any
Yeah, I'm good. You guys?
any final words?
Give me.
Oh, Bradfo's tapping in.
Uh-oh. Here you go. Here you go.
From the crowd question here.
So these, that was the warm up. So these guys have never been to. Well, they've never been in this capacity in Fort Myers, right? Gordo swung through town. Sammy's never been here, right? So besides, I will take them to Twin Peaks. You are probably going to come with us. You just don't know yet. But what advice would you give them in the Paris of Southwest Florida? What advice would you give them for their stay here in Fort Myers? Because this is a big part of it, right? Boots on the ground, play testy, boots on the ground.
Yeah. Well, you gotta avoid Daniels around anywhere from about 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So
Which is tough considering it's the only road that goes by the park.
yeah. It's like the only road that goes east and west in Fort Myers, apparently.
So what's your rotation of eateries?
If you're gonna let it rip a little bit, you can go to Connor's Steak and Seafood.
Well, no, they're not letting it rip. They're not going
Okay,
to
you're not
Connors.
letting it
They
rip.
can't afford that. That's not happening.
Okay.
Can confirm, yeah.
That is not happening.
Not in the Play Tessie.
no, not the no.
budget.
But the man of the people.
Man of the
Fantastic
people.
Man of the people.
I'm trying to think of like places that aren't in New England. What are we going? Are we going to go watch a game? Or I mean,
All right. So these guys both follow like the Celtics, right?
yeah.
The Celtics game on. Where do you go?
I like that idea.
I mean, I personally, where I go, like I'm loyal to Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't think it's the best quality, but it's been around. I'm loyal.
You ever go to Glory Days?
I think me and my wife went there a few years ago. It's a pretty good place. Yeah.
It's
a good
everyone's
place.
playing for second. Twin Peaks #1. Here you go.
No, honestly, I love B-dubs because you know what you're gonna get, and I eat like a kid.
Exactly. You know what you're gonna get, but yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes, like I don't know. I guess it depends on the one, because like sometimes the weight.
No,
like,
there's no Yard House here.
no yard. Rob, no Yard House. No Yard House.
No,
House is so.
no 99
Yard
restaurant.
House is so just like.
Tell
It's fine.
them about Bernardino.
Oh, yeah. Have you heard Bernardino's story of working at Chili's?
I don't believe so.
Not sure how much of it I can tell. All right, so he worked at, what was his role?
Tessie tells all. Here we go.
Tessie tells all.
Because I was just talking with him about this today, right? So Bernardino, friend of the program, friend of Play Tessie, he came on the podcast and said, we talked about odd jobs. First of all, what's your oddest job that you've ever had?
The only other job I've had, not doing like lessons or whatever, is I worked at Academy Sports. It's just another like Dick's Sporting Goods. I was there for about six days.
Sizing up sneakers and stuff?
6 days.
What happened?
Couldn't hack it. So what happened was, it was 2020. I just got an elbow surgery. And I didn't have a job, and I didn't really know if I wanted to play anymore. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna go get a job, and if I like it, I'll try less harder on my rehab. And if I don't like it, I'm quitting, and we're full go into baseball. So the first day I showed up, and I had to load about 200 bikes from the back to like the front of the store and then up on racks. And I got home, I told my wife, I said, yeah, we ain't doing this no more. And so I went in the next day and said, hey, I can't do this. You had me down for like 2 more shifts. I'll do them. But then after that, but the $52 check that I got from them for my 3 days was pretty good.
What was it called, the place?
Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Sports.
It's like I think it's like a Southern thing. It's just like it's like a Dick's Sporting Goods. Same kind of thing.
So do you kind of like owe your career to Academy Sports in a way?
I don't.
No.
Not one bit.
I wouldn't be here without Academy Sports.
No.
So the Bernardino story, you want me to tell? He worked at Chili's. He was like a host or a server, bounce back. And one day his manager came and got him and was like, hey, we need you to come out front. And there's like a situation. He's like, okay, cool. Here I come. Comes out to the front of the restaurant. There's a pile of human poop on the ground. And the manager, tough. I mean, we've all been there, but
hang with them.
No, we haven't. But his manager goes,
we haven't.
Literally, none of us have been there. But Bernardino has, and his manager said, clean this up. And he just said, no, that's not in my job description. And I think they did back and forth a little bit, and the manager stood down eventually. And then I think that was at the end of his time at Chili's, if I'm not mistaken. I don't blame him for that.
No, not at all. Do you think he's the welcome to Chili's guy?
Yeah, he's the welcome.
He was the welcome to Chili's.
Oh, you know what? We got to find someone who's worked at Moe's. The welcome to Moe's.
I love me some Moe's. I got one like right on the way home from where I live down here. Oh, I go there way too much.
What was the other one? He like was one of those people that you lower into the ground.
Another poop related story.
It's all poop related.
Yeah, he had to get. I don't remember that one as well. It's not as.
He had to be lowered like into sewers, and but they swing back and forth. So he was hitting the poop on the wall and the back and forth. Yeah. Anyway, I like your story.
You hate to see that.
But I do like your story about how you were ready to be a bike salesman instead of a major league pitcher for 6 days.
I know. I lost my true calling.
I think that every time
just loading up Schwinn's
every once in a while you got to take a step back and see how fortunate you are that you have a right arm that can throw a baseball so well. So congratulations.
Thanks.
Right. Good.
Anything else from you, Sammy? Yeah, you good? Thanks, Zach. We really appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Welcome to the fort. Glad you guys are here.
Big shout out to Zack Kelly. Very generous with his time. Awesome interview. Awesome guy. Like, we love Zack Kelly. Always been a big fan of his, and he's a friend of the program. Was before, still is. So big shout out to Zack Kelly for doing the interview. We're here in the fort still. I guess we just jump right into some Nuff Said.
I'll kick us off with Nuff Said. So this morning in Seoul, South Korea, Yoshinobu Yamamoto made his regular season major league debut, and it was a disaster. 1 inning, 5 earned runs. Yeah, he had some batted ball luck, but geez, just not what I expected. But in the same breath, I think it's pretty obvious this is not who he is. I'm not going to be dancing on any graves as a jealous Red Sox fan that wish that Yamamoto came to Boston, but I don't know. What do you think about that? I was a little bit shocked.
Well, it was funny. I tweeted out. I said somewhere John Henry is laughing, and there were people being like, "Buddy, it's been one outing, man." And I'm saying to I'm just like, I'm not laughing.
Yeah.
I'm not dancing on his grave. I'm just saying, like, he probably is. Like,
Yeah, well, maybe. If he got up for the game, he'll probably find out in like a week or two. But if and when he finds out, I'm sure he'll be
thrilled,
happy. But who knows? By that time, Yamamoto could have pitched a second game where it goes like 7 shutout innings with 14 Ks.
Yeah,
we don't know. Just a weird way to start the season for the Dodgers and the Padres, and like across the world. I think they're flying back as we're talking right now. So strange start to the season.
Early,
when you have not so good odds on your favorite team, the Red Sox, you want to see strange stuff happen. So I think we could mega spin this and say it's a great start for the Red Sox.
Absolutely.
There we go. How's that first spin?
What are we like? Oh no, is today Wednesday as we're recording? No, it's Thursday. Oh, we're a week away from opening day.
Yeah, 1 week from when we record. The Red Sox are going to torch Luis Castillo in Seattle. It's gonna be great.
We all expect it.
Yeah,
we all expect it. Might enough said. Just real quick, shout out. He's filming this right now, but shout out Bradfo, because I mean he's coming through, and wave high Bradfo. But he's coming through. He's hitting a home run for us. Like we get here, he picks us up from the airport. He brings us right over. We're staying with him. Like, we're lodging up with Bradfo. Like, he's taking us around. He's showing us the ropes here. Like, first time doing this in like a media capacity. So like, great to have him. He's really come through for us, and like obviously, mad appreciation for Bradfo. That's my enough said.
Agree on all accounts. Just an unbelievable. I mean, we've been here for how many hours? Like 5 hours in total, maybe less.
Probably less.
Yeah, already been a great experience.
I think it's been 3 hours. It's 6 o'clock. We got our plane landed at 3.
Time is just a concept, really. But we're gonna keep the content coming. Appreciate Bradfo for helping us out with that, and it's gonna be a content machine up until Monday down here in Fort Myers.
Yep, and keep your eyes out, because we're gonna have some good stuff coming out. We may drop it at the end. I don't know. We haven't quite figured out how we're going to drop stuff, but we've got good stuff to drop.
Little teaser for you. We got some Casas content out, and he gave us some fun answers, some unexpected answers. So I think people are going to like that one a lot.
Yeah. But before you get out of here, because we're going to wrap it up. This game's about to start, so we're going to head up. But before you get out of here, hit that subscribe button, whether you're listening on the Odyssey app, Apple, Spotify. Hit that 5-star button and hit that subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the WEI channel, where we have our own playlist. Leave a comment. 5 stars, thumbs up all around. Helps us out, and subscribing helps you out. You get those notifications when episodes drop. But on that note, we'll wrap this thing up. It's been Play Tessie, episode 55. Appreciate Zack Kelly taking the time to come on with us. It was a blast. And we'll keep the boots down in the fort.